Hi guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video I'm gonna share some tips and things to do in Helsinki, Finland. So Helsinki is the capital of Finland and I don't personally live there myself, but since I am Finnish and it's our capital, I have visited Helsinki a few times and I really love to visit Helsinki during the summers. The things that I'm gonna share in this video are things that you could do in the winter as well, but I just find Finnish cities to be more enjoyable during the summer. In this video I will also share some practical information, for example how to get around in Helsinki, how to get to the city center from the airport, and also just some general things to know when you're visiting Helsinki. So let's start off with some general tips you should know when you're visiting Helsinki. So first of all, tipping isn't a common thing to do in Finland. Usually we don't tip at bars or restaurants or anywhere else really, but if you think the service is really good and you want to tip, then go ahead. I think anyone would be glad to receive a tip, but it's not a norm and you're not expected to tip at restaurants and bars or any other place. Helsinki doesn't have a lot of sightseeing places. Of course there are places that are worth a visit and I'm gonna share those in this video as well, but it's more of a city to enjoy the restaurants and bars and just take in the Finnish cultures. There's a lot of public saunas and also some terraces during the summer where you can sit and have a drink and just stroll around the city. That's really how you can enjoy Helsinki to the fullest. I like to use TripAdvisor on my trips and this applies to Helsinki as well. TripAdvisor is a great app to find really good restaurants and places for a quick snack or drink. So let's continue to how to get around in Helsinki and how to get from the airport to the city center. So when you arrive to Helsinki airport, the most convenient and most affordable way to get to the city center is by taking the train. You need to buy the ticket before you board the train and you can find the train station between Terminal 1 and Terminal 2 at Helsinki airport. You can buy the ticket by downloading the HSL app. This is a good app if you're going to use the public transportation in the capital area a lot during your visit, but you can also buy the ticket from one of the vending machines at the airport or at the train station. But as mentioned, the HSL app, which is a public transportation app in Helsinki, is a good app to download because that way you can buy your tickets very easily and fast while you're on the go if you have access to the internet. This leads me on to my next point, which is that the public transportation system in Helsinki is great. So you don't need to take any taxis or Ubers or anything else while you're staying in the Helsinki area. Taxis in Finland are quite expensive, so I wouldn't recommend using those. I would recommend only to use public transportation or walk around if you're visiting Helsinki. The HSL tickets work on the tram, the bus, the ferries and the metros, so they are just a good way to get around the city. Helsinki is full of fun things to do and a lot of beautiful places that you can visit. So let's move on to places to visit and things to do while you're in the capital of Finland, Helsinki. If you want to get a real Finnish experience, you must visit one of the public saunas in Helsinki. One of these is Löyly, which is very popular among the locals and also among tourists that are visiting Helsinki. At Löyly you can find private and public saunas and also outdoor swimming possibilities all around the year. Yes, even during winter. Many Finns enjoy swimming even during the winter months. It's very nice when you have the sauna next to you. The current price to use the sauna at Löyly is 21 euros for 2 hours. Löyly is also a great place to grab a drink during summer months on their lovely terrace, so whether you're visiting during the summer or winter or any time during the year, Löyly is a great place to visit while you're in Helsinki. You can also visit Alla Sea Pool, which is located next to the market square with views over the sea and has a nice pool area, and the entrance to Alla Sea Pool is 15 euros. So as mentioned, one of the public transportation options in Helsinki is the ferry, and with the ferry you can access Suomenlinna Fortress, which is located only a 50-minute ferry ride outside of the city center. Suomenlinna Fortress is a beautiful place and it is also a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's especially beautiful during the summers. You can go there and swim and have a picnic, but there are also a lot of museums and cafes and restaurants that you can visit at Suomenlinna. Suomenlinna is one of those places that should definitely be on your places to visit on your next trip to Helsinki. If you're visiting Helsinki during the summer and want to have some fun, then you should visit Linnanmäki Amusement Park. Linnanmäki Amusement Park is also free to visit if you just want to stroll around and walk around the amusement park, but if you are a fan of like the park rides, then Linnanmäki has some good ones that you should try out. Oodi is the new and modern library in Helsinki, and while you might not think that libraries are like a place to visit on trips, Oodi really is a good place to visit because it is located in the city center, and if you want to have a free activity to do in Helsinki, you can visit Oodi. You can visit Regatta Cafe, which is a cute cafe located by the sea. I haven't visited this place myself, but I have seen a lot of pictures from this place and it seems really cute and cozy, so definitely make sure to visit Regatta if you want to grab like a coffee with a cinnamon bun or something like that. It's open all year around as well, so this is a good place to just rest your legs and have a nice hot cup of coffee. Another thing that you can do in Helsinki if you're visiting during the summer is to ride the Sporakov, which is an old tram that has been converted into like a pub, and it's a very fun way to see the city. On the ride you can buy beer, cider or wine, and the ticket is about 10 euros plus the drink itself, but this is a very fun way to grab a drink while also seeing the city. While you're in Helsinki and you have the time, you can also visit Tallinn, Estonia. Yes, this is another country, but since it only takes 2 to 4 hours to get there by ferry from Helsinki, I think this is a great place to visit if you have the time. Tallinn is the capital of Estonia and it's a very cozy city, and you should definitely visit the old town of Tallinn if you're visiting the capital of Estonia. Tallinn really makes a good day trip, or you can even spend the night there. While you're in Helsinki, you should visit the Helsinki Cathedral, which is like the most popular thing to see in Helsinki. Helsinki Cathedral is the white cathedral that is featured in a lot of images from Helsinki, so this is definitely a must-see. If you're a fan of museums, or even if you aren't really, you should visit the National Museum of Finland to learn more about the Finnish history. I think this is a good museum to visit because they have a lot of historical things like actual items and paintings in the museums that are really fun to watch. The museum also offers a guided tour for an extra cost, so if you want to learn more about the Finnish history, this is a great museum to do that. If you want to spend a day relaxing, then you can visit Flamingo Spa. Flamingo Spa is located in Vantaa, which is close to Helsinki, and you can also take the public transportation there. At Flamingo Spa you can find a water park which is great for families, and also an adult spa area which is great for couples, friends or like groups traveling together. The adult spa area features 8 different saunas, a cold water pool, a mineral water pool and a hot water pool, and this is a good place for you to relax during your trip to Helsinki. Depending on the day you're visiting, the tickets cost from 20 to 25 euros for adults, and this depends on if you're visiting during the weekend or during like a regular weekday. During the weekend the tickets are 25 euros and during weekdays they are 20 euros. And even though this is located outside of Helsinki city center, it's still very easy to get to by using the public transportation, which again is great in Helsinki. So guys, that was all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see some more videos about Finland, then you can check out this video, and that's all for today. I will see you in my next video. Bye!